It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bruins offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Handoff to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's caught. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop it for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Cox. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll try to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
On the opening drive in the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in the situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking to pass. No. Drive ends with a pick. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense.
Oh my God.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end and just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys. If he doesn't here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Anderson. He's dropped down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down for 27. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Safe completion on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always
turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback's throwing away from heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down to the 24. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Bringing the heat. Going deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Not the way to start out the game.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running back searching for a hole. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and guys filling. Just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Petty. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Hunt is in the air. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for it all. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
For this offense, it was a bit of a feeling out process there in the first quarter, just trying to find the rhythm and find any holes in the defense they could. Here in the second quarter, they're getting aggressive. They found the matchup they wanted to take advantage of. One-on-one, the quarterback and his target link up for a huge score to finally get on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Anderson with the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
There's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Makes the grab, it's Dixon. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The gift to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like...
There he goes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker. Make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. How about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground and on the field?
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Bruins are threatening on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Flips it out into the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Mm.
But in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for a quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one you'd like to have back.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Touch pass on the run. Into the house. Touchdown, Bruins. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra: be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Petty. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. And it's picked off for the
Good dive.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To the air on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run. Then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they go. Oh, he's got it. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Looking to pass, it's Petty. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's the corner. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short pass is the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football game out of this group.
I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Finally.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception. You turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll send the back in motion. Fighting off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I love when you throw the fullback on the bone. That dude is so unselfish, blocks the whole game. Give him a bone every now and again.
Well, of course you like the fullbacks because you wish you had been a fullback. Some wanted to make you a fullback, and you were great. Could have been even greater.
Or a defensive lineman and a three-time All-American in the first round.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bruins are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crosser now. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field. Really nice awareness by him, making the catch, come up with a big play.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We've got to figure something out. We've got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Anderson with the carry. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
To the air, it's Petty. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
Pass interference, offense.
Oh my God. Oh, it's awful stuff. It's fucking me.
Results of the play.
That's when it's telling you about me this year.
Onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And they can't connect.
That
the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Nice move there. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
Get back. Jack.
Man down on the play as the
Get somebody in there.
break to
Let's
let him
play.
be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
The option look. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. Touchdown, Bruins! And the punishment has been extended.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Petty. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Come on, George.
Looks as if we have an
Told you
injury
not
on
getting
that
no
left
trouble
leg.
in there.
Take a break to check him out. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Guy.
And the defense
Way
stands
to go.
up his offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football.
Fucking they did come to play the defense today.
Some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Run.
The lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Napier. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Hand off to the fullback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
Here's some block. Fine.
Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 22 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. Finding Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working that left side now. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short of the first down.
Every time.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's out of bounds at the 30.
Man, that motherfucker need to get out and stay out.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Coach, what are you fucking doing back here, fucker? Putting a fucking guy back in. Fucking hurt.
And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I told him substitute fucking a long time ago and fucking keep on seeing him back.
Just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he
Give me some time back here. Shit.
deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
I didn't want to take
The Bruins heading quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Damn, you gotta catch that bitch.
Forces the incomplete.
You gotta catch that B.
Down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Whoa. Where did that motherfucker come from?
Sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose down.
Damn, I'm fucking offensive line. Stop.
Moses, he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out.
Get him.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today, but build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the score
Like a
is.
new plan.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
He's taking a deep shot
Big.
late in the game. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has
Finally.
set them up with a big play.
2 picks in the game. That's just don't.
That's kind of
Oh,
what this
you're
offense
coming
is all
out, buddy.
about. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way.
I need to call that. Number right tackle, I believe. Yeah, you need to get the fuck out. We're putting you way down here, so you don't even think about coming in.
Points on the scoreboard, and late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback will
God,
take a
I've been
step
sacked
back.
4 fucking times today.
How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from his nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited, because that guy doesn't get many of those.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Damn. And that's just a regular pass rush.
They'll stop the drive on down.
My God.
Dropping back, it's Petty. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the
You know what?
28.
Nice in the blitz. I never get home.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard.
I like some plays in there, but there's a lot of plays that can come out.
Your business, you know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pulling over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Damn, Morgan. Keelan. Keelan. Here. Next time. I want to get in. Got a good game today, bud. Finally. Put down Thumper. Fucking great game, man. Tackle for loss. Fucking defensive stops. Benjamin. Better get a fucking game, bud. Arnold. Stepping up. Showing some progress. Still got work to do, hon. It's dear. You get hurt, but you get a sack, so make up for your love. Good game, bud, Thumper. Octavian, another Thumper. 2 tackles for losses. You did a hell of a job today coming in, boy. Shidma, signal caller, tackle for loss. Good boy. Coming up to you, to the ranks. I need my defensive ends to step up. But overall, you guys are fucking coming together. That's fucked up. play Maryland. I'll play Michigan. He went, Michigan, and won. Yeah, Minnesota.